Hey guys, it's your friend Dan. How you doing? This is another video dedication. Again, my friend Steve plugged me in, and he's going to have several more of these dedication videos, so no problem, because I think I like this idea for this one. This is again to Arnold. You guys just saw one from Steve to Arnold the last time, but we needed to do another one because again, I kind of, again, with only 10 minutes, I don't have enough chance. So this one is really cool. I like the idea. It's going to be about some simple things that we can all do to improve our health. Okay, so let's get started. Again, this is very much off the fly. I haven't thought about anything, but what are some of the things that I do? First of all, let's talk about the diet. Okay, the raw foods, the living foods, the fruits and vegetables. What? So fruit, really good stuff. Great for breakfast. Fruit is for energy. Fruit is to help wash the body clean. It just energizes and it lubricates and it hydrates cells. Citrus is in season right now, still going strong. So there's a great example. You know, you can have, 5, 6, 7, 8 oranges for breakfast, or make some orange juice. Okay. Vegetables, herbs are more for healing. Salads, fiber, alkalize the tissues so that they can function. Acidosis and inflammation is tight. It's bound up. When we begin to alkalize with green leafy vegetables and things like cucumbers and celery and lettuce, and I love the delicious mixed green salads and things like that with a nice low fat salad dressing. Very helpful. The raw foods, living foods, fruits and vegetables. One of the very, very big benefits about eating organic raw foods is that you don't get all the chemicals. And there's so much chemicals in the soda pops, in the bread stuff, in the sweet desserts, in the carbohydrate snacks, and all those crazy things that we eat that we think is food. There's so many chemicals in there that they disrupt the function of our bodies. And then we tend to get overweight, and then our mind gets fuzzy, our liver gets clogged up, our kidneys get clogged up, and then we start to lose function, and we start to slow down and lose energy, and then we pack on more and more and more weight. So when we want to start losing weight, one of the very best things you can do is educate your mind on raw living foods. You don't have to be 100% raw foodist, but the higher amount of raw organic fruits and vegetables that you eat, the more energy that your body is going to be able to produce. We won't go into that too much, but keep learning about more raw foods, fruits and vegetables. Another thing, Arnold, is really green juices, or just fruit and vegetable juices. Most of us here have a juicer. I don't know if you have a juicer, Arnold. It might be a great idea for you to do that, to get a juicer and to start making juices. Another good thing that I like to do, hey man, I'll just hit the juice bar every once in a while. If I lived around a juice bar, I'd be there every day. Whenever I'm around a juice bar, I go there. Even if I have my own juicer, I just love it when someone else makes juice for me. I pack in the green stuff. If you're in a state of you're wanting to, excuse me for a second, I'm still healing from the ozone damage. My lungs got tore up, terrible. So I'm healing myself too right now. But anyways, with the green juices, you're going to start to alkalize, and you're going to start to cleanse the body, cleanse out all that old junk that keeps our cells waterlogged and inflamed, so that we're always carrying around so much weight. Okay, so if you think it's a good idea, go get some juice, and go order a juice from the local juice bar. Have Steve show you where it is, and you guys should go order one together and get into the habit of it. Everyone get into the habit of at least having a juice a day. Even if you're on the sweet end of it right now, hey, whatever it takes. I like a good balance of the sweet juices and the leafy green juices. On the side of the healing, though, I always go more for the bitter greens, dandelions, nettles, celery, kale, cilantro, those types of things. Whatever you can do to get a green juice a day is going to lift your health up really high, start to hydrate cells, and get your body starting to function. Okay, so raw foods. Let's learn as much about that as we possibly can. Whole, organic, fresh fruits and vegetables. Okay, number 2, that's very important, is going to be walking, getting outside and moving around as much as you can. Walking is the number one toner, the number one just I like to walk because it helps me to it helps me to process things. And I had to use a lot of walking for very big parts of my life for the healing. Everyone needs to do that, especially I know people that are carrying around extra weight. Sometimes we use that extra weight to hide from things deep down inside, traumas or whatever. It's not always the case, I've noticed, but a large percentage of the time that I've worked with people that have carried around excess weight, there's deep down issues that need to be looked at. And there's nothing like going out to walk and breathing into your heart and allowing, as you're walking, those things will just naturally come up, and you just keep moving. And they come up to be processed, they're breathed into, and they're let go of. And you just make walking for me is just a habit, like deep. I mean, I love it. It's not even exercise. I just love to walk. That's going to help everyone. It's free. You can do it anywhere. Just get a partner if you're into it. But honestly, I feel like you can get a lot. The healing benefits of walking alone are really great. But it's fun to walk with people too and talk. But I don't feel like I get the same healing benefits as when I'm walking by myself. Okay, so we got raw foods, we got walking, we've got in the morning. It's a good idea to wake up in the morning and first thing to do is have a nice big glass of water with lemon squeezed into it. That's very good for everyone because that'll help to flush out the night before. It'll help to just flush everything through the kidneys. It'll help flush everything through the colon. A lot of times it'll stimulate a bowel movement, and that's what you want. So if we're working on losing weight, which I understand is what's going on with you, Arnold, we want to start eating the food that starts to clean out our body, to clean out our colon, and we want to eliminate food that's been processed, because when they go through that processing, they put a lot of chemicals in there to addict people to the food, and then we can't stop eating. They also put strange hormones in there that keep your stomach from sending messages to your brain that you're full. I mean, the list goes on and on. And it's, to simplify it, what we want to do is eliminate as much processed food as possible and get to as much whole, organic, unprocessed food. Even if you need, to eat cooked food every once in a while, because I know this doesn't happen overnight for anybody that I know of for real. But a lot of people can just start eating fruit for breakfast. It's a great idea. Fruit for breakfast, or learn how to make a smoothie. Take a couple of bananas, a little bit of water, throw in a handful of spinach, maybe an apple, a tablespoon of your favorite green powder, or whatever kind of supplements you dig. In the weight loss process, you can try to keep as much of the fat out, but you can put a tablespoon of hemp seeds, hemp oil. But right now, when you really want to break it down and lose the weight, the high water fruits and vegetables are the best. Walking is the best exercise. Making sure you get plenty of rest. I go to bed at 10 o'clock every night. That's just the way I do it. I used to stay up, but you know what? I would never feel as good the next day, and it's very important for me to have the energy and the strength mentally so that I can make good choices throughout the day. So I make sure I get plenty of rest. I eliminate toxic people out of my life. I just don't want to go there. I just don't want to have anything to do with toxic people. I don't care. I do what I have to do personally to get rid of toxic type people that aren't there to build me up and make me feel good about myself. So there's a lot of other things that I didn't get a chance to go into. Once again, because I only have 10 minutes to explain these things. But if you can get onto a 80% raw food diet and start the daily habit of walking, you can begin to have miracles in your life. And once you get started, it'll be hard to stop because your pants will start falling off. You'll start to feel the energy instantly from the raw foods, and you'll want to keep going on this thing. Like I said, Arnold, if you want, you can get a hold of me, man. We'll talk on the phone or whatever. I hope that this gave a little bit more practical stuff, and we're going to keep making more videos and more videos until we get this pounded into our heads and we get the results we want out of this life. Thank you very much, my friend.